Hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? Try. All right, let's get on in this collective read, shall we? Not 'cause I hate you. Thank you. Oh, my shirt? Oh, you see the back of it. Blessed, blessed. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, up, up. Gotta get it, gotta get it. Say blessed on the back. All right, collective. Let's get started. Let's start to build this side up. All right, so I picked two moderators over here. I need one more. Danny Rodriguez. Be a moderator. All right, so we got Tab, you're a moderator over here, Danny, and the other person I don't think is on here yet. So, all right, let's get it. Let's tap me into the collective over here. We'll do all of the dice this time. Let's roll your bonus first. Got Scorpio in the reverse. We got Venus upright. That's number 19. Okay, 9 and 1 is 10. We got Cancer. We got Uranus, and we have Leo in the reverse. Mixed bunch. Very mixed bunch. Okay. It's giving a roller coaster. It's giving up and down. It's giving turns and you know, loops. Okay, I don't know. Roller coaster could be significant. All right, or a wild ride. Originality, innovation, rebellion, and drive. Somebody can be inventing something. Somebody can be an inventor. Okay, somebody could be finding other ways for things to run. So, for an example, this would be going from fossil fuel to natural fuel. You know, fueled by one of or multiple elements, natural elements, right? Water, okay, you know, things like that. I feel like things are gonna start to, cause you know when people, I mean, it's been done before, right? But what happens to people? They disappear, right? You know, okay. So you guys are being given these ideas because you're not gonna disappear. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. That's for sure. Okay, so you'll be able to get these inventions and get them out there, right? And not disappear all of a sudden, you know? And then it comes up to, oh, suicide. Oh, it was suicide. Oh, they had mental health problems. Oh, they had drug issues. Right? Okay. Erykah Badu, call Tyrone. And Tyrone. So it's done. It's over for a mother figure. Okay. A Leo that's been rebelling or trying to rebel against you, okay, is flat on their face. They're flat on their face, their back, whatever you want to, whichever, they're flat. Somebody's been laid out, okay, or they're being laid out. For refusing to transform and trying to make you deal with them, trying to make you be in a relationship with them, trying to make you stay and be in a connection with them. So they wanted to bring you down to their level instead of them rising to yours, where they should have been. I think you better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him I said, come on. We got 1,000, y'all. 1,000 of y'all came over here. Appreciate you. I was waiting for that 1,000 mark to hit, actually, before I post it on here again. I was like, we gotta get at least 1,000. 1,000 of y'all at least gotta go with it. Okay. You ain't no cheap thrill. Somebody thought you was a cheap thrill. Okay, somebody can have pets. Or a pet. Your pet loves you. Okay, your pet's happy with you. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Okay, moving, guardian angels, patience. So somebody's moving out of, I don't really think the card does, whoever this is, justice, right? Because what's on the card, I don't feel like are issues that the person had, right? Or that you had, okay? Now, you could have had them way back when, but I don't feel like, recently. I feel like this is, maybe not jumping the gun, right? You know how sometimes we can move in our own strength, right? Instead of waiting for the Most High, okay? And then bad things happen, right? That's what it's giving me, okay? But it's giving the opposite. It's giving somebody waiting. It's giving somebody have learned lessons, learning to wait on the Most High, right? When the Most High says wait, learning to do that, okay? Be satisfied with being patient. Because when we're not, okay, we get ourselves into things, right? That we want God to get us out of. Right? Prime example would be Abraham and Sarah. When the angel told them that they're gonna have a child and they were in old age, and Sarah was like, "Huh?" And she laughed, she chuckled, and then in their own strength, because they didn't believe it, because of their old age, what they saw in the physical, okay, they tried to do it in their own strength. So she told Abraham, her husband, to lay with the maidservant. Isaac and Ishmael, right? The brothers came from that, okay? One was rejected, right? Namely because, it was outside of what God told them to do, right? Okay, but God still blessed the other son. God still blessed the other child, even though did they send their mother? I think they sent him and his mother off. They sent them away or something like that. Okay, but God still blessed them and took care of them. It's the place to be, to live and die in LA. Los Angeles can be some that, Confirmation. Somebody's name could be Giovanni. Somebody be Italian. Italian stallion. Somebody be a boxer. Okay. Rocky can be significant. Rocky Balboa. A child. Okay. You got fox. Tree. So it's giving starting your own family tree. Okay, starting your own. It's not branching off, right, to a tree that you're already a part of. It's uprooting an old tree, right, and planting a new one that's rooted in You, okay? The work that you've done, where you've come from, okay? Who you are. And from that root, that tree will grow, right? Good soil, you know, from good things. And it'll trickle all the way down your bloodline, okay? Somebody can drive a motorcycle or somebody's coming towards you, all right? Damn, what's up with the damn car? They don't want to keep flying out. So somebody could have took a gamble and got pregnant, got someone pregnant. Somebody could have told someone they were pregnant and they got blocked. Somebody blocked somebody. A masculine blocked a feminine after they told them that they were pregnant. Somebody who's obsessed with a starseed, okay? I feel like this pregnant person is obsessed with the starseed. Somebody got a pretty baby, a cute kid. Something about somebody no longer gambling their inner child. Karmic fam. Jealousy, envy, conflict. So there's two people here. Three in particular. 3 against 1. 3 or more against 1. Somebody could wear this karmic femme could wear their hair in a high ponytail with bangs in the front, or a high bun or something like that. Somebody goes to your gym. Somebody follows, and you can tell too, because this person really doesn't work out. You know, you can tell that they're there just to, like, you can tell if a person is really at the gym to work out, if a person's at the gym to hook up, or if a person's at the gym to do whatever they're doing. Okay, you can tell. You know, you can tell a gym rat from somebody who's just, you know, playing on the playground. Right? Okay. You know, a lot of hoes are in the gym. I mean, it's just, that's where a lot of people, you know, probably more than half the people that, you know, go to your gym, if you go to a gym, they probably hooked up together. Easily half. Easily. And I feel like you are in this environment and you are like this thing, or this, you're this thing that's untouched by the environment, okay? Nobody has like had a piece of you, like, you know, and everybody else that's mingled with each other in this environment, they're looking at you with disdain. You know, who do they think they are? Because they can't sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody could even be lying on their private parts, talking about they had an interaction with you. Okay, they never have. Yeah, it's pretty obvious now too, okay? Because people have been watching you long enough. They know you. They know you. They trust you, okay? They know you tell the truth. You're honest. You're blunt, okay? Sometimes it may come out a little harsh, but I mean, hey, I'd rather have the truth than, you know, a soft lie. Right? Right? Give me the truth all day. I don't care how you think it'll make me feel. I want you to tell me the truth. I will, however you think I will react to it, right? I might not even react to it for the simple fact that you decided to tell me the truth. That counts. Just like God attributed Abraham's belief as righteousness. Same thing. Same thing. Let me clear my throat. So somebody's about to speak. Their throat's unblocked. Forgive. Somebody may want you to forgive them. Acknowledge the harm caused. Okay? Understand the offender considering the perspective and circumstances. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself, releasing the desire for revenge. Okay? Decide to release negative emotions and practice forgiving consistently and consciously, even in the face of future triggers. Okay, so basically you were prompted on and tested on forgiving, right? Until we get to a point where the forgiveness is automatic. And to the point where the forgiveness is automatic, right? It's no longer a struggle for you to forgive someone, even from doing the most atrocious things to you, right? And again, the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Because if you are stuck in forgiveness, unforgiveness, and bitterness, and all of that, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to move forward. A lot of times people like to get you in that energy. They want you to hate them so that you'll be stuck and stuck to them. Don't ever come back with the energy. Let the energy, flow and do what it's gonna do, and let it go back out. Push it back out. Confirmation. Don't ever sit with the energy, okay? And don't combat it, because that makes it relevant. All right? It takes time to do that. It takes time. All right, delight it, but you can do it, okay? Feeling greatly pleased. Yeah, I feel like you, whatever somebody wants you to forgive them for, I feel like you are going to, or you have, or it's no. You've forgiven them a long time ago, right? Okay, for some of you, could have just been waiting for someone to have the courage. You could be proud of somebody when they approach you. You could tell them that, like, I'm proud of you for, you know what I'm saying? Being courageous, being bold, like that shit, it counts, man. 17 on the timer, it counts. All of that counts. Honesty, okay, having the courage, being bold, brave, okay, in the face of everything that is trying to tell you not to be. Vigilant, feeling watchful, especially by looking out for danger. Yeah, somebody feels like you're their little, well, not little, but you're their telescope. You know what I'm saying? You're their, what's it called? I can't remember the sea lingo. You know how they speak on ships and things. People that are on the sea, 24/7 almost. But you're like somebody's looking glass or confirmation, or they know that they can count on you to see clearly, even if they can't, especially if they can't. This person trusts you. They might want to give you the red light special. Somebody could like to role play, Somebody could maybe want you to dress up like one of those, in Amsterdam, the ones that be dancing in the window and stuff, They might want to do some role play or something like that, and acting like you in Amsterdam, and there are tourists coming into town, and they see you dancing in the window. you know. I'm good at setting a scene. I've always been very good at that, very vocal, very imaginative, Hey, my past sex partners were never bored. They were never bored, that's for damn sure. I like to talk. All right, let's read. And for somebody in the audience, it's okay to be sexual. It's okay to insinuate your sexuality in a healthy manner, right? Okay, there's nothing wrong with sexuality. There is nothing wrong with sex. There's nothing wrong with that part of us being a human. Nothing at all, okay? Everything in moderation, everything in balance, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with being freaky, with being a freak. You know what I'm saying? Okay? As long as you're not, it becomes something wrong with it when you are out here being a reckless, nasty, dirty freak, okay? In the streets, not in the sheets with your person, right? Okay? All right? Just because we divine don't mean we, don't mean, it don't mean a lot of things, okay? Let's just say that. All right? Okay. Yeah. I feel you. I've been being celibate too, but damn it, I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm good. I've had enough celibacy. I've had enough of it. I think I've mastered it. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready. Woo, woo, woo. I'm ready. Yeah, it is. Abstinence and celibacy is different. Absolutely. All right. So we are in the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary. For those of you who do not know, hey, I'm just telling the truth. That's it. I'm just telling the truth. That's all. Out loud. Sepharvaim. Okay. Hebrew. Dual meditations, two inscriptions, two letters, two books, two scribes. Okay. Two scribes. Okay. So two of you guys can be writers. You guys can be very good with. You can be wordsmiths. Okay. A city in all different types of ways. A city in Syria. The king of Assyria took people from this place and settled them in Samaria after he had carried the Israelites away captive. 2 Kings 7 and 24, 19 and 13. The gods of Sepharvaim are mentioned, and that's little g gods, okay? Of Sepharvaim are mentioned in 2 Kings 17:31. A dual state of consciousness, partly good, partly evil. Dual meditations, two inscriptions. This dual habit of thinking is the result reasoning according to the senses or outer appearances. A city in Syria, and Syria signifies the thoughts of the intellectual realm that have no understanding of the seraphim. Okay, real but draw their conclusions from the reasonings of the outer or sense of man. Okay, so basically, a person putting their human understanding, their human translation to something that is spiritual, right? Okay, it's deeper than surface level. Sepharvites is Hebrew. Natives of the city of Sepharvaim, and the Sepharvites burnt their children in the fire. Damn. They burnt their children in the fire to Adramelech and Anamelech, the gods of Seraphaim. Okay, 2 Kings 17:31. Thoughts spring from and belonging to that in consciousness which Sepharvaim signifies. Okay, Serah, Serah, poured forth, diffuse, spread out, extension, redundance, abundance, excess. Archangel Raphael, block where it is, please. Daughter of Asher, Numbers 26:46. While Sarah beseeks a rich, broad, extensive phase of soul quality, extensions, abundance, spread out, there is also a strong suggestion of waste, substance, lack of conversation, poured forth, diffused, excess. Sariah, Hebrew, Jehovah hath prevailed. Yah strives. Yah is prince, whom Jehovah leads, warrior of Jehovah. There were several Israelites by this name. 2 Samuel 8 and 17, 2 Kings 25 and 18, 23, 1 Chronicles 4 and 13 and 35, Ezra 2 and 2, and others. Thoughts of dominion, of conquest and victory based on the overcoming power of the indwelling Christ. I am Jehovah. Jehovah hath prevailed. Yah is prince, warrior of Jehovah, Israelitish men. Seraphim, ideas of purity, the cleansing power of exalted ideas. Seraphim, A.V., seraphims. Seraphim is given the breakdown of how do you pronounce it. The burning, fiery ones, consuming with fire, nobility, eminence, glorious, princely. Heavenly beings that Isaiah saw in his vision, described in the 6th chapter of Isaiah. Oh, wow. Spirit said one of you were one of those people that Isaiah saw in a vision. One of you were in Isaiah's vision. I kid you not, when you were in your angelic form, back in those days, one of you, okay, you were on assignment, but you were in the spiritual realm still. You weren't on this side, okay, at least in that cycle of things. That's crazy. Heavenly beings that Isaiah saw in his vision describe the sixth chapter of Isaiah. Ideas of purity or cleansing power of exalted ideas, the burning fiery ones, glorious, princely. Wings symbolize freedom from material limitations. Six wings indicate that the purification must go through the six avenues of consciousness in the body. Those who are spiritually quickened have a partial development of intuition. In addition to the five senses, the intelligence represented by the face is concealed because the work to be done is too deep for human understanding. The flying shows the divine action. The holy, holy, holy is Jehovah of hosts, is the word of truth. The statement of wholeness in the body, the whole earth is full of his glory. The spiritual perception of the all-pervading glory of the divine perfection is well understood by those who have had visions of the heavenly law. Okay, Spirit want me to read this next one. That's it. The consciousness of personal impurity is taken away through the realization of divine purity in thought and word. Isaiah 6, 5 through 7. The mystery of this hard message of the Lord to the people who so greatly needed help has often been commented on a generally misunderstood what in the hell? Okay, let me start that over. The mystery of this hard message of the Lord to the people who so greatly needed help has often been commented. Why am I looking at that word weirdly? On a generally misunderstood, because taking it in its literal sense. This is the treatise on body rejuvenation after a great depletion. The body must be built up in strength and flesh before the mental and spiritual forces can express through it. Okay, so that's why it's important to rest, sleep especially, okay, so that spirit can use you, right? Your vessel's weak, spirit can't come through like spirit needs to come through, right? Hence, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes. Isaiah 6 and 10. Give the natural man opportunity to rebuild his wasted forces before you pour in upon him the high voltage of spirit. Regeneration begins its work in the consciousness mind and completes it in the subconscious mind. The body is the substance side of the consciousness mind. Of the conscious mind. In scripture, it's called earth and land. Its brain centers are cities, and its specific functions are houses, right? So it just breaks down how everything is just they're levels. Everything's it's a level, different levels. Right? Okay, so the subconscious mind, like it's called the earth, right? The land. Okay, the mind is the soil in which seeds are planted and things grow, right? Okay. Just like the brain looks like a road or tunnel or a system, right? There's another one. There's another one. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so a motherboard, right? Okay, you know how we call the Earth Mother Earth, right? Okay. Now, where do you think they got a motherboard from? Right? Just picture if you're looking down at the Earth from above the Earth, right? What does it look like? It looks like a motherboard, doesn't it? Right? Towns, cities, okay, villages, whatever. It looks like a motherboard. If you're looking from the surface, looking down, it looks like a motherboard. Now go and pull up a motherboard on the internet and look at the motherboard and tell me that it doesn't look like a city. Streets, okay, dividers, skyscrapers. Look at a motherboard. All right. Yep, we are all in sections, just like Hunger Games, right? Districts, right? Calling the districts. We live in districts now. They call the courthouses, district so and so, district. You know what I'm saying? We live in districts now. I had given the other channel homework on what something to watch. Okay, I don't know if they did or not or whatever, but you know y'all usually do. But it was Hunger Games, right? The new Hunger Games that just came out, and I believe it's telling the backstory, right, before you know Katniss and all of that, you know, came about or whatever, and it just gives you more detail. You know what I'm saying, of the story of what happened before, right? It shows Snow when he was younger. Watch that. Plenty of nuggets. Plenty. And you know what? We have like mockingjays. Like I noticed that too, right? They'll take things and they will like kind of like tweak them a little bit, right? You know, like the mockingjays in the Hunger Games, right? That repeat everything that they hear, right? Whether it be a tune or, you know, usually it's a tune, right? Crows do that. And some other birds do that too, right? Crows can talk. Crows and ravens and shit, they can talk. Change their voice patterns, okay? Still standing in travel partner with Align Future. Okay. Alright. Some gonna be same sex for some of you. Okay. Alright. Some of you. Some. A sail, that's what it's called. I was thinking about that yesterday. Now I got it. It's talking about a sail on a ship. A boat. Undefined. Okay. Message in the bottle. Love is love. Could be same sex for some of y'all, like I said, confirmation. Okay. False connections, single life, marriage vows, breaking up, fading feelings. Looks like somebody's up and down. Okay, somebody could have been confused or just all over the place. Okay, and you could have just separated yourself from that. Fading feelings. So somebody who left something undefined or would not speak to you, or would not put a label on whatever this was. Okay, in order to figure out what it is. Okay, yeah, that's faded. Your feelings have faded for somebody or for a situation, okay? Like you're done revisiting it, okay? You're tired of, this person is just not, it seems like they want to do more of playing with you. Drawing you near and then pulling back. Like, you don't have time for that shit. And it seems like now that somebody can feel your energy disconnected, okay, they could be talking over there, okay? Yeah, rushing things, cosmic connection. Now they want to rush into something because you walked away. Because they play too much. Okay, you don't have time to play childish games with a grown-ass adult or who's supposed to be a grown-ass adult, okay? You want to go play in the sandbox? Then take your ass to the sandbox and go play in it, right? I'm not going to be there because, I got adult shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I have adult shit to do. I might take the kids there sometime, right? So they can play and I can just sit underneath the bench, underneath the tree on the bench and just chill, right? Okay, but we're not children ourselves. Okay, we're not children ourselves. All right? There needs to be a... Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Infidelity. Interest. Somebody could prostitute themselves, trick off. Okay. Yeah. Sitting on top of the world. I'm just trying to be me doing what I gotta do. But people think that I'm sitting on top of the world. That's how some of y'all feel. You got condemnation and rejection. Somebody is being ousted, exiled, thrown out of the group, okay, deserted. What I say? Confirmation, abandonment. Somebody's been abandoned. Abandoned. One of the things that they're most afraid of, being alone. Yep, the doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. Okay? So, as long as they have some type of mutual assured destruction, right, somebody felt safe or they felt like they was going to take people down with them. Yeah, they're shocked that you're still getting a love offer, that something is still intact, or that something's still going to be what it's supposed to be. I don't know how you think that, I don't know where the shock and the surprise comes from, really. I really don't know why they're shocked or surprised. That they couldn't mess up God's plans for you. I don't understand the shock and surprise. I mean, it's your creator. Why are you shocked that you cannot defeat or mess up what your creator has put in place? Yeah, you gotta be some kind of crazy. You gotta be some kind of crazy. You got to be. Got to be. Across distances, okay. Evaluation criteria. Somebody has checked all the boxes, okay. The Most High has graded your test, checked all your answers, all right, and y'all got it together. A++ on the test, on the quiz, okay. So you're graduating to the next level, all right. Destiny. Somebody's name could be Destiny. It's about to be finally just y'all. And somebody talking shit about a getaway, talking shit about you going away with someone. They're bored and you're inspired. They're bored and you're inspired. Get enough to me. 29 could be significant. 92, 70, number 7. Somebody could be born in 1970. Somebody could be born in 1962. Somebody got a lot of tattoos. Okay, both of y'all can have tattoos. You don't have to. Somebody's colorful. Very. They got a flair to them, like a hell of a flair. Damn, 10 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Something's over. The betrayal's over. Okay, the backstabbing's over. Chariot. You may now move on to your destination. Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Ten, by the way. 10. If you're LGBTQ, somebody tried to make this person, whether they're a male or female, somebody tried to make this person prove to them that they didn't fuck with you, right? Prove to them that they don't like you. Prove to them that they hate you or they have a disdain for you. So they made them attack you. They made them, it's basically like, if you love me, you'll do this, If a person loves you, they won't ask you to go and harm another person, first of all. Okay. All right. Insecure much. But that's what somebody did. If you love me, say this about them. Force this document. Bear false witness about them in court. If you love me. First of all, if you got to prove your love to somebody like that. Nope. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Four of Pentacles. Two people holding on to each other, okay? Thinking about each other constantly, both at the same time. All right, Temperance. 144. Seven of Pentacles. So you are going to be delighted, very happy that you were patient. It is painstaking and irritating as it was. Okay, you're going to be glad that you were made to be patient. That's what the Lord is saying to you right now. Okay, you're going to be glad and thankful. Not that you're not, right? Okay, but you're just going to be. Three of Pentacles. You know, there was building going on, right? Construction going on. Eight of Swords. People are really praying against your betterment. They're praying against your forward movement. They're praying against you being better, you doing better. It's a damn shame, boy. It's a damn shame. Before I let you go, can I get a kiss goodbye? Why? For what? What sense does that make? I don't want to kiss you. I as in you. Okay, you know. You don't want to kiss them, not in Pentacles. Can I get one more kiss goodbye? For what? King of Pentacles reverse. For what? King of Cups. Empress. Oh, somebody in love with you. Oh, in love with you. Oh, in love with you. This person speaking up for you, speaking good things about you. Somebody's jealous of that. Somebody feels some type of way. How protective someone is over you. Even if you have not been made aware of this shit, okay? They're shocked. It's pissing them off. You never protected me. You never defended me like that. This confirmation. The soul. Somebody's grown. They've grown up. Okay? Not to say that they weren't before, all right? But maybe they were a little less grown. It's too many. I don't know what somebody over there doing, but Archangel Michael, can you break that up, please? Taurus Road, Capricorn, the Emperor. Somebody's grown up, man. Somebody's a man or a woman. A boss. For real. The Sun. Aries. Somebody's had a soul activation. The Moon. Yeah, this person, it pisses this person off to know what all of these people went through to try to destroy you. Like, it really enrages them. And they want to lay everybody down. Four of Wands in the reverse. They want to, this is the Lord coming in and flipping the tables. That part in the story where the Lord comes in there, he's pissed off and he's flipping the tables because they didn't turn his father's house into a house of merchandise. You know, prosperity gospel. Yeah, so this yo Emperor over here flipping tables. Nine of Swords reverse. They ain't scared either. They ain't scared. If there was any fear, it's like it was never there. It's like it was never there. Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're in defense of you, protective of you. The Hangman, the Two of Pentacles. Over here banging these people like a piñata hung on a tree. Okay. Empress. 122 can be significant. Death. Something's gonna happen at 122. 122 p.m. Between 1:22 p.m. and 1:34 p.m. The Nine of Wands. So this Emperor went through some type of, like I said, an ascension, right? And what was revealed to them, okay, what they now know is that somebody was trying to bring an ending to them. Secretly, quietly, playing in their face, right? Death, the Moon, the Two of Pentacles, okay, the Nine of Wands. Oh no, I would never do. I would never do that. I would never. I love you. I care about you. Like I just want the best for you, and this and that, and this and that. Okay, but really, no. Five of Swords. They want to lay you down and lay everybody who they considered competition or in the way. This Emperor is when they get mad. I'm just looking at their eyes. When they get mad, boy, watch the hell out. Watch the hell out. This could be a silent, like this person could be quiet too. Mind their business. Strong, silent type. Okay, man or woman, strength. But when you provoke them, okay, to wrath, it's not good. Especially about something or somebody that they love. Okay, Two of Swords, sideways. Yeah, somebody's third eye is activated is under in an understatement. The sun. This Emperor's third eye is lit up. Lit up. The Nine of Cups, and they know what they want. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Thank you. Six of Swords. Seven of Cups. Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords. Somebody tried to come in and burn up all your crops, your farm land, and leave, like in the middle of the night. A Queen of Wands. Yeah, she tried to come and burn up all your shit and take off. Burn up everything that you built. So that what they have or what, what they don't have, so they can look bigger, so they can look like they have more than you. It's ridiculous. It's pitiful. Somebody could have told somebody that they were going to come back or that they were going to do this or do that or whatever, but they never did. They never came back. They just disappeared. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody promised somebody something, but that was their escape route. They did that to escape, to get the hell away from somewhere, from someone. Oh yeah, I'll be back. I'm just going to the store to get some milk. Yeah. You want anything? Just text it to me. Text it to me. Yeah, text it to me. I got you. Yeah, and they never come back. They never come back. What I say about that family tree. Uprooted. Uprooted. Okay? Your DNA has even changed. Okay? You're not even from the bloodline that you were born in. The people that you're connected to, like the things in your body and in their body that make you related or similar or, close, genetically wise, have changed. They've changed. As you've been going through this internal change, your DNA structure's been changed. Everything's been going back to its original setting. Okay? How it was always meant to be. How you were always meant to be. How humans were always meant to be. Okay? Somebody's having a hard time breathing. Okay? Somebody could be 71 to 80 years old. Destiny swap. Yes, somebody who tried to destiny swap with you. Yeah, failed thief. They failed to steal something. Okay. Got Empress. Drop it like it's hot. An air sign. You are in somebody's mind all day. Somebody's in your mind all day as well. Got Wall Street. Okay. Got Gemini in the reverse. Something's breaking up. Internship in the reverse. We talked about Wall Street crashing. And how it was, built off the back of separating black families. Like, just imagine that. Like, I can feel the trauma from it. You know what I'm saying? From living back in that, I can feel it still to this day. Family being separated in front of a whole crowd, a whole audience. Auctioned off like you're no more than cattle. But treated worse than cattle. It's crazy some of the shit they did, man. Crazy. New England in the reverse, okay? This is giving the crown. To be totally honest, this is giving the crown. Yeah, the crown, that kingdom is falling. Because prophetic power has shifted. That kingdom's falling. Y'all know what kingdom I'm talking about. You know, where they're having that heat wave. People are dropping like flies over there. Confirmation. Yeah, that is a form of judgment. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It has nothing to do with the individual. It has to do with history. It has to do with things being unanswered. It has to do with things that people never took accountability for, that people try to act like never happened, that people, stole wealth and riches and king and queenships and passed them down to their lineage. And all of these generations later, they've been sitting on stolen wealth. Use the example of a car, right? If somebody steals your mother's car and then sells your mother's car, is that still your mother's car? Hell yes, it's still your mother's car. If that car is sold several different times after it was stolen from your mother or from you, it's still yours. It's still yours. So all this wealth that's been passed down over the generations is coming back. It's coming back. If you're paying attention, you can see it happening slowly but steady. Okay, and it's starting to speed up. Got a Sagittarius, Karma Sagittarius here. Okay, China, somebody could be Chinese. Somebody's exposed as a serial cheater. They're playing victim. And somebody wants to marry you, or you want to marry someone, or somebody left a past situation, okay, could have even quit a job, or somebody could have took time off from a job. I think we said this last night, to court you. You got outside, okay, New Jersey can be significant, somebody could be outside, somebody's elder could have passed away. My type in DUI, 3 days. Somebody can be getting a DUI in the next 3 days. Better be careful, Sparkle. Everything that glitters isn't gold. That's what's giving me. You got a police raid? Or the police being raided? Yeah, the police is being raided. 11/11. Your sister slept with your ex for somebody? Okay. Or your brother. Just take it how it goes. Okay. Venus. Oh, they thought that they were in love. Your ex thought they was in love with your sibling. Or vice versa. Oh, they're my soulmate. They're my this. They're my that. So they came in between. You know, they was strutting their stuff, peacocking in front of your person. Okay. And now that's where your person's. That's not what I say. That's not me. That's somebody else coming through. I don't say your person. I don't say that. I never say that. Unless you're connected to them and it's only you connected to them. I never say your person because I hate when readers say that, right? They're describing somebody that's with another person, married or in a relationship, right? But every time they mention them to us, they say your person, right? That is not your person. obviously there's somebody else's person. Okay, so I don't know why that came through. Maybe just for me to mention it. Okay, because I know I never say that. I never say that unless it's appropriate. Missionary can be significant. Okay, I'm talking about the sex position. It's underneath Venus. Okay, or something be really romantic or very sensual or soft and you know maybe sometimes rough. Okay, fast, slow. You know, however you like it. 123 could be significant. Could be seeing that. Okay, got a Saturn return for a pack leader, somebody that was leading a pack. Yeah, who's on foul ground? Foul ground. The ground's breaking up underneath them for this pack leader. This could be a younger male or an older male. Confirmation, older male. That can get into a car accident. Okay? Or they got into one. A Leo and the reverse 10-10. We saw that at the beginning. Okay? The beginning from the end. The ending from the beginning. Okay? The ending is determined from the beginning. You just want me till the morning. Okay? Jupiter in the reverse. So something's caving in on this person. This person's they a hoe. As a matter of fact, I feel like they're even below that. They take it to another level. Another level. Okay? This person can get into an accident. Somebody could have gained a lot of weight, or they've lost some type of glow or steam, or excuse the term, but somebody could be a heavy set now, you know, kind of sloppy looking, you know, You got planned proposal? Okay. Yeah, somebody looks kind of gross. They look gross. I'm just gonna say they look gross. They look gross. They don't look like what they used to look like. They don't let themselves go. Okay, somebody could have some type of, I don't know, heroin addiction, alcohol addiction. They're addicted to something, methamphetamine addiction, something like that. They get toe up and then they start acting crazy. All behind not having you. You know, if somebody really wanted you, then they do what it takes to have you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Otherwise, somebody just wants you for their personal benefit. They want you so that you can generate something for them. And last time I checked, you ain't no jackass. You are no donkey. Okay? Your name's not Eeyore. All right? Huh? I'm gonna read some of these because somebody needs some encouragement. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna take, but snap out of it. I need you to snap out of it. It is going to be okay. I promise you that. I know it's hard. I know it's frustrating. You know, I know you get tired, right? I know you are beyond tired. You're tired of saying that you're tired, okay? For whoever I'm talking to, but it is going to be okay. It is. I promise it is. Okay? Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Okay? So I could be talking about somebody or talking to somebody that you care too much about people's opinions. You care too much about what people think about how you do something, what you do, who you do it with. Okay, you need to stop that. You need to stop that. Unless you want to live underneath that stress and those constraints. Unless you want to be a slave to other people. Okay? God didn't put you here to follow the leading of anybody outside of yourself. If he didn't give you those instructions. You are more than capable, the way that you are built, okay, to be who you were put here to be who you are in spirit. So be that. Be that. And don't be afraid to be that. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. Some of y'all can be timid about love, okay? Let it in. You desire it, you want it, but you cannot be timid about it at the same time, right? And then that can turn into usury. It could turn into usury, right? Because you want something, but you don't, you know. When things sit too long or things, dwell too long, they turn into something else. They always turn into something else. Okay, so just be careful with that. Something could be happening tonight, today. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. Okay, I was talking about yesterday at the end of the reading. Like, do not rob yourself of experiences that you're supposed to experience, right? Feelings, emotions that you're supposed to feel. Don't rob yourself of that. You're robbing yourself of that. When you hide your feelings, when you don't, express yourself, right? You're robbing yourself. You're literally taking away from yourself. Think about how it feels when somebody tells you that they love you, right? And to a karmic person, they take that as, oh, they want me. Oh, they want to control me. Oh, they want to control me. They want me to say it back so they can control me. That is toxic, karmic ass thinking. Okay? On a more healthier side, person telling you that they love you, right? Okay? And you know that it's true. It's a boost. It boosts you up. It feeds you in the most healthy way. It feeds you. It doesn't deplete you. It doesn't run out. You get what I'm saying? Don't rob yourself of experiences that you're supposed to experience, feelings and emotions that you're supposed to feel and experience. Those good feelings, along with the bad ones, right? Or not so good feelings, but I'm talking about more so the good. Okay? So let your feelings out to the right person or people. Okay? Stop pushing against what is aligned with it and move on. So I think it meant to say align with you. Stop pushing against what is aligned with you. I don't know what they meant to say. Okay, but it's the typo because it don't make sense. Stop pushing against what is. Oh, okay. Stop pushing against what is. Pause. Align with it and move on. Okay, that's it. That's it. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. All right, so somebody need to hear that. All right, so, do what you will. I might be a DJ. Tonight. Somebody could love your hair, okay, or you can love somebody's hair, or how it smells or something like that. My hair smells like marshmallows. That's what my black product said. That my hair smells like marshmallows. 6 of Pentacles, the Sun. So this is giving people watching you receive something, okay? Something being in the light of day. This could be popping up back on the scene with your person and people are seeing the two of you give and receive from each other, to and from each other. King of Swords. High Priestess reverse. So in the past, somebody didn't listen to their intuition and they missed out on something, or they missed the mark. Okay? 5 of Cups, disappointment, justice. Okay? But it was fair. Whatever happened was fair. Okay? You snooze, you lose, or shit or get off the pot, or a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Whichever one that you want to use. Okay, but it seems to be that's what happened. Okay, somebody could be revealing something, or something can be being revealed about a High Priestess reverse, or that someone is a High Priestess in reverse. Okay, for others of you, this King of Swords could have a High Priestess in reverse on some type of retainer or something like that. Something about the birthing portal. The Knight of Wands. Oh, somebody's a dark practitioner. Page of Swords. Could be looking to see if you know that. The Sun. Looks like you do. Looks like you do. Okay, so now, I say King of Swords out here, right? But there's more than one King of Swords that I'm sensing in this card, okay? Could be 3, at least, all right? They're not all the same. They're not all the same. Temperance, Sagittarius, Leo, Sag, Aries, Libra, Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you've healed to the point where you're ready to receive something, okay? The Empress reverse. Something that somebody had their little grubby little paws on. A mother figure, a sister, and a grandmother. A mother figure, a sister, and a grandmother. So this would be your sister, your mother, and your grandmother. For some of you. 6 of Wands. The Hierophant, the Fool, the 2 of Cups. Somebody wants to celebrate your love publicly. This could be something that lacked in the past, right? People trying to hide you or act like, you know, in front of you they act one way, in front of other people they act different. You know, two-faced, fickle. Somebody got a goatee, okay? King of Cups reverse. Ew, 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 ew. One of y'all exes was fucking y'all grandma. I'ma just say it. It could be grandma, sister, and the mama. And the mama. Yeah, yeah. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The 10 of Wands. They don't want you to know that. Okay. Seems pretty obvious to me. You know, anything with a hole. And I do mean anything. Ugh. 7 of Pentacles. That's just, ugh. Ugh. And their attitude about it, too. Oh my God, their attitude about it. They thought they was doing something. Like, if you could see what I'm seeing right now. It's like, oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm having sex with who you had sex with. Like, you sick, nasty, dirty. You nasty. You trying to flex? Oh, I slept with who you slept with. You're nasty. Who wants to sleep with someone their family member slept with? Let alone their grandchild or their child or their sibling. You some nasty bitches. All of you. All of you. And especially this motherfucker right here. This Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They can all be water signs except for one of them. Just emotional. Hella emotional. The 8 of Wands, but I'll call you sensitive. You are sensitive to the bullshit. There's a difference. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This Queen of Wands is terrified. They're getting downloads that if they move, if they move a muscle, like a bomb is going to drop. Something's going to strike. 8 of Pentacles. It could be a Sagittarius. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're scared. They're terrified. They're terrified. It's like there's landmines all around them. Spirit's like, go ahead, yeah. Go ahead. Move. Yeah, go that way if you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. See what I do? Do it. 8 of Swords, do it. Yeah, you all that shit to talk, you know, you felt big, you know, you had your chest out. What's up now? King of Wands, excuse me, the Emperor. This Emperor could be a King of Wands. What's up now? The Fool. Yeah, somebody like your ancestors like jump stupid. What's up now? The World. I cannot make it up. What's up now? What was you talking about before? You know, what was you gonna do? What'd you say? What'd you say? Ten of Cups. I'm telling you, your family in spirit is on this person's ass. They are. They are. 3 of Cups. River dancing on their ass. Okay? Somebody got a cat or an animal. Okay. The Hierophant. Somebody's name could be Hyro. Iro. Wasn't that his name in Breaking Dawn? That was the vampire's name. The ancient one. Hyro. Iro? The devil. Yeah. Somebody could have like a name that means something like destructive or like demonstrative. Because you know your destiny's written in your name. Page of Swords, Three of Cups. Somebody's looking for you in a crowd. Like obsessively looking for you in a crowd. Could be a King of Cups in reverse. Now, I heard white boy. I heard white boy. I wasn't going to say that, but I heard white boy. Okay, so somebody Caucasian. Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's obsessed with some type of bad news that they're getting. It's nonstop. It keeps coming. The bad news. Okay, the Two of Cups reversed. It could be a breakup, the end of a relationship, partnership, connections, platonic or romantic. Okay, I feel like their platonic are not even, they're romantic, regardless. For whoever these people are, you know, they call each other friends, but they've already crossed the friendship line, so that would not make them friends anymore, right? It'll make them romantic partners, right? Okay, so ultimately, they're all romantic partners with each other. Nine of Pentacles sideways. They all hang on each other, you know, codepend on each other. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's accepting something with open arms, okay, or is ready to. Five of Swords. The World reverse. Ooh, I cannot wait till this idiot is in. Just, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I just cannot wait till this idiot. Magician reverse, Ten of Swords. Somebody's gonna do something that takes them out completely, like gone. No longer breathing on this side. No longer breathing air, oxygen. Okay, somebody's going. They're leaving. They're leaving. They're leaving. You can't hide. You try to hide all you want to. You're gonna be taken from where you are. Taken. Justice, and that's fair. That's fair. I'm so sick of seeing the Five of Swords when it comes to these people or this person. Okay, that is very fair. It's too many. Illinois can be significant. The Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords. The Two of Wands. It's like somebody keeps trying to catch you, or somebody keeps trying to show up where you are. Somebody thinks they want to fight you is what that is. Yeah, it's somebody with their big ass mouth. They think they want to fight you. They think they do. They don't, though. Okay? You know, if you got a problem, bring it to me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't see you, then, you know, I don't see you. You're insignificant. You don't matter. If you really had a problem, you'd bring it to me, wouldn't you? If you really had an issue, wouldn't you? I don't know somebody who really has an issue with somebody, but, you know, they're a coward. They do shit behind a person's back. So that means you don't really got an issue with a person. It's your personal issue. You want an issue with somebody while trying to play the victim. You are the worst kind of coward. The worst kind. And then you stick your chest out when you think you got away with something. Like, what type of person are you? Like, who are you? Who are you? And how do you feel big about being a coward? Shameful as hell. Just shameful. Take pride in shame, huh? Hey, you like it, I love it. For you. Alright, let's get the last spread. Somebody could be headed to prison. Or they could be there already. Where's my music at? That sloppy toppy. I don't know, somebody wants some head or something like that or something. I don't know. Somebody wants some head. All right, let's see. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit. Stop being ashamed by sexuality, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, stop being ashamed by sexuality. Ain't that shameful about it, okay? All right. Nothing. It's very natural. Embrace it. King of Cups. We are looking at what? The last spread, okay. Near future. The Wheel of Fortune. A love transforming, somebody's love being transformed. The King of Pentacles, okay. The Seven of Swords, the World, the Queen of Cups. There's a King of Pentacles that is watching you to steal from you, or secretly watching you underneath a false or another profile. Okay. Yeah, watching a Queen of Cups. Hangman, Justice, Five of Cups. Somebody feels like you deserve to, I ain't gonna say what they feel like completely, but they feel like you deserve something. You deserve something that you do not deserve. Okay, it's really, that they deserve. That they deserve. It might be racist, okay? That's why I didn't want to finish the rest of that sentence, okay? You can imagine what it is, okay? Yeah, somebody wants to, do some pretty racist things to you, while also wanting to do some sexual things to you. Like, that shit gets me. Like, be the most racist motherfuckers, okay, who want to get plowed by the ones they're racist towards. Or the opposite. Like, what is that? That's that slave master twisted, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you a slave, oh, you the scum of the earth, and you this and you that, but, you're good enough, you're good enough for me to touch on you, or, but, oh, I can just imagine nasty, disgusting slave owners back in the day, making their slaves do some disgusting shit. Sneaking in the slave quarters at night to the women, males too, and they do it to the biggest ones, right? Y'all know that's where sagging came from originally, okay? Before mutating into other things, right? But yeah, buck breaking. It's like breaking in a horse, right? Taming a horse. But it's due to subservience, right? Okay, to make the other slaves afraid. If they think about doing this, then this is what's going to happen to you. Yeah, in front of everybody. The Nine of Wands. And they had no shame in it. They would beat the biggest slave in front of all of the other ones and make them watch. For entertainment purposes only. And make them watch. And as a marking or a sign, they would make them sag their pants to let everybody know that they've been broken, conquered. The Queen of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. Somebody be changing jobs, workplaces, workstations. Somebody be losing a job, okay? The Four of Wands. Somebody be quitting a job. Somebody could quit. So after something is received, somebody could quit their job, okay? Or, quit to go into another venture, or just quit. Maybe to take a break for some time, okay? Somebody's going to have the finances to do so. Three of Wands. Somebody's also, like I mentioned that earlier, somebody taking off time from work. Eight of Cups. Somebody paid leave or something like that, okay? To court you. Page of Swords. You got a nosy ass neighbor. Somebody, like when you come outside or when they hear your door, like shut or slam or whatever, they'll open their door and like peek through the crack. They'll open it real quiet, turn the knob so that you can't hear the little click, and then they're peeking out the seam of the door. Yeah, weird bitch. Okay, the Star. hermit. Somebody's passing around a chalice, having to drink with the contents therein. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands. They're doing this to try to block a house or block a property from being given to you, given back to you. So they're drinking some type of substance in a cup, okay, that is not for human consumption. Have a mixture of things in it. I don't want to mention what they are. It's just nasty. Eight of Cups. Somebody wants private time or alone, to be alone with you. King of Wands. Two of Swords. Four of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Somebody could be in a relationship or married or in a contract already. This King of Wands, okay, that watches you in private. They've been watching your destiny, okay, watching you, get further along your destiny, all right, while secretly trying to stop you, secretly trying to stand in the way, secretly fucking up connections for you in the background, like the little weasel that they are, okay. That's all right, though, because the rest of their life is going to be pure hell. Pure hell, and without you. That's hell alone already, as it is. And no matter what they do to try to convince themselves, reality is going to tell them it's something different. Two of Cups. Yep, spying on your relationship, spying on your connection, Page of Wands, okay, spying on whatever it is that you're excited about or trying to figure out what it is you're excited about. The High Priestess. Okay, you guys got a strong connection here, going back and forth in the 5D. All right, very, 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 very strong. Okay, the Nine of Cups. Both of you desiring the same exact thing. Okay, it's giving mirroring. It's giving mirroring. Four of Cups, the Sun. The Two of Wands. The Three of Cups. Somebody's mad that you make other people happy. Somebody wanted you to be the only thing that made them happy, or you to be the only thing that made you happy, or something like that. They don't like the fact that you share your energy with people, that people like you, that you make people excited, happy, okay, that you help people get out of those, dark places that they sometimes find themselves in, okay, because you're the fucking star. You're the fucking celestial weaver. Okay, for some of you, you were there at the beginning of creation. You were there. You witnessed it. You witnessed it. You were amongst those angels who witnessed creation. And even assisted. You even assisted. You were one of the angels that assisted. Okay? Some of you have found your titles, okay? What type of angel you are. I mentioned we were talking about that last week. Okay? Or your angelic names, what your name is. Okay? Like mine is Monterey. Alright? It took me a while to remember the spelling of it, right? But some of you guys will be figuring out what your angelic names are, okay? And so opening up another part of who you are to yourself. You know that part in Black Panther when he went to the spiritual realm and he saw his ancestors and they were all panthers, right? They were sitting in the trees, their tails were rocking back and forth, and this one panther hopped down and it transformed into his father, right? That's what I'm saying. Your ancestors, they're like, just like the movie, they're sitting on this tree, right? They could be in fairy form, they could be in animal form, whatever form that, they choose to show themselves in, but that's what I'm getting. Some of y'all could be taking a trip to the spiritual realm, okay, by inducing Somebody could be inducing themselves, or this could be microdosing, or this could, what is that called? Shit, I can't remember what it's called. Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Somebody gonna get a whole new wardrobe, everything. Everything, okay? Hairstyle, you might cut your hair or do something different with your hair you never done before. Like, this finances is going to really transform your external. It is. That's what you're destined for, the Eight of Wands. And something is quickening. Something's quickening, okay? Something with your independence is quickening. Or what you've done independently is coming forth. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Like I said, something being returned. Something being taken from someone or recovered from someone and returned to its rightful owner. The Four of Pentacles. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I don't know what female, woman I'm talking to. Stop sitting your purse on the floor. Stop sitting your purse on the floor. Don't put your purse on the floor. Or males, your wallet. Don't know why it would be on the floor, but don't put your purse or your wallet on the ground. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands sideways. Ace of Wands. I'll take the top one. Judgment. And the one over here. The Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. And get some. Somebody could be making some type of concoction, okay? Some type of, what they call it back in the day? A cocktail. Somebody make some type of cocktail. Maybe somebody got a cold or something like that. So this is giving like remedies, old remedies. Somebody's been cured of something. Okay, I don't know. You've been led to do some type of regimen or herbal regimen or cleanse. You've killed some type of parasite in the body. Okay, that's what most of these diseases are, linked to. A lot of them are parasites, right? Parasites can be dealt with. Okay, now, the World Health Organization will not tell you that, right? They want people to. The world wants people to stay sick, right? They have cures for everything that is a sickness or an ailment. There's cures for it. There's cures for it. Okay, not only in their possession, but natural cures in your environment. Things that you see every day when you walk outside your front door. Things that you see every day that you deem insignificant. Oh, that's just a flower. Everything in creation has some type of attribute to it. It has some type of function. It has some type of appliance, right? You can apply it. Everything is in creation that's made is able to be applied to something, right? For healing, for what's it called when you put somebody under, like for surgery. Okay, you got natural elements for that. You got, inflammation, all types of things. Okay, but somebody's killed a parasite or some parasites. This could be HSV. Be HSV. Somebody doesn't have HSV anymore. And when you tell somebody, hey, if they don't believe you, they don't. Hey, oh well. You're not looking for people's belief. You know the Most High, okay, the one who there is to believe in. All right. Well, yeah. Well, doctors say there's no cure to that. We're not talking about doctors. We're talking about who above that. Who gives the doctors the ability to do what they do. That's who we're talking about. The one who gives the power. The The one who nothing is impossible with. Five of Wands. The Two of Wands. For some of you that dealt with something like that, one of the reasons you had to wait for so long is so that something could be cleansed out of your body. Some type of ailment, some type of something foreign. Seven of Cups. You be questioning, like, is it gone for real? Like, it might take a little while for you to believe that, right? But it is. It is. Seven of Cups, death. I promise you it is. Seven of Cups, death. You've been healed. Okay? Two of Pentacles, the Empress. I could be talking to an Empress. Man or woman, you've been healed. Okay? Confirmation, you heard that door shut out there. So yeah, you don't have to. You've been wondering if you should stop taking something. Wait till your belief is there before you do that. Make sure your belief matches what God is telling you first. Okay? Make sure your belief matches what God is telling you first. And Spirit will make sure that you know that it is sure. Okay, we'll give you however many confirmation. You will hear it. Okay, especially if you have some denial there. Okay, Spirit will keep giving you. Yes, yes, yes. Can't be with the one who does impossible things if you don't believe that those impossible things can be done. Right, right. Okay, the Magician, and they can, and they have been. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, of course, they don't. Can God just snap his fingers and do it? Yes, right? But, okay, he wants you to follow something, right? He doesn't, can he just do that, things like that for you? Yes, right? Okay, but he wants you to learn. He wants you to go through a process of something, okay? So that you can gain that experience. Some things that you guys are affected with, it's not for life. I mean, you're a healer. You're a literal healer. So how can you be a healer if the physician cannot heal thyself? Right? If you're the healer, you can heal yourself. We're not up here talking about a figure of speech or something metaphorical. No, you're a healer. That is universal, covering every area, as long as your belief matches it. I don't mean believing sometimes and other times, I mean your belief matching it. Unshaken. That's when the power kicks in. And your belief, your faith, turns into belief. It turns into something else after that. Justice. The Five of Pentacles. Last message is Spirit. Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups. Somebody's excited, okay? Somebody that's healed or has been healing or has been, taking their time and thinking something out, okay? Somebody has finally reached a conclusion of their thoughts, okay? 411 could be significant. The Emperor. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It is time. What did he say? Rafiki off of Lion King? It is time. It is time. Okay. And I'm leaving it there. That is the reading collective. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Okay. If y'all donate to the channel, book a personal. Alright, the info's below the video. Since I have two channels, right? They're both tied to each other, which I just, informed myself on. Okay, so Meaning, you know, if you have two accounts, right? Let's say your AdSense account, right? How you get paid, you know, you can only have one of those. So both accounts would be linked to, you know, the same account that pays you, right? So anything that you know donate here or whatever, or it doesn't matter what channel you do it on, it goes to the same. You know, I'll get it the same. All right. If y'all want to donate or book a personal info, go to the video and description section. All right. If y'all want to order from Otter Spirit, the link is in the bio, and it'll take you to the website. And I have a 20 and 30% discount code you can use in the description section. Okay. This will be the last month. I believe this is the last month that I'm going to do Otter Spirit. Okay. So you know, use the codes while you can, right? Get it to do your thing while you can. I was only testing it out for like 3 months, see if I liked it, you know. I do, I like it, you know. I'm just, my worth is rising. You know what I'm saying? So I need, you know what I'm saying. All right, but I love y'all, beloved. I'll holler at y'all later. Make sure y'all stay present, okay? Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, all right? No future tripping, no past tripping, okay? Do your shadow work when required, and keep doing you. Keep doing you. All right, I love y'all. Holler at y'all in a minute. Later. I will do another reading on this side today. I'm going to do a collective for the other side too, but when I do the collective for the other side, I'm going to take a break from that side, and then I'm going to come and do some over here for a couple of days, right? Okay, so. All right, I'll holla. Be easy. Later. Give me some more. 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 I don't know why this damn thing don't want to cut off on this side. Every time I push in, look. Still going. YouTube, y'all need to, come on now. Y'all shit is just jacked up. All right, I'll holler at y'all. I'm going to have to close it out a different way.